Hello my YouTube friends, in this tutorial we will test e-commerce application with Spring Framework again, but with one big difference. This is the project that we already created with Spring Framework and Thymeleaf and Ajax. We will use the front of that project, but instead for the back we will use a Scala programming language. And we have also one big difference. The Scala is not supported anymore with Eclipse, and because of that we will gonna use IntelliJ IDEA. Well, Eclipse is my favorite, but and I also tried, but we don't have IDE which was supported with Eclipse is not supported anymore, and if we want to use a Scala we need to use IntelliJ IDEA. This is the version. It's not the newest version. This machine is not very powerful. I have this version 2019. Of course, if you can use newer version, it's up to you. And what we will gonna need here, we also gonna need a PG admin like always. And this is the project. I have already uploaded a project on my GitHub, but we will gonna go step by step. I will show you how to run this project in your IntelliJ IDEA. So to run this project you need to use IntelliJ, PG admin. As always, of course, you can use, if you want and if you like, you can use MySQL, but you will probably need to update on the place when we are typing PostgreSQL query. You need to change it to MySQL. It's also up to you. Now let's go to the GitHub. Here is my project. Don't worry, you will gonna have a link in the description. Now let's go to download it. I will just zip this project. It will be quickly. Let's go to the folder. Here in the download section, here is e-commerce Thymeleaf Ajax Scala master, and I will cut it. It is the best to copy and extract it on the folder where you are putting your IntelliJ projects. In my computer, it's here on the right one. I should have IDEA projects here. This folder is currently empty. Okay, it's up to you where will you locate your IDEA projects. I will just paste it here and I will just extract it. Okay, our project has been extracted. Now I will just return to IntelliJ, and we have option to create new project, which we will not gonna do now. We will just import the project. Of course, in order to use a Scala, you should install Scala in your computer, and also you need to install here on the plugin section. If you don't have Scala installed, you will here. I will just go here on the installed plugins. Scala, as you can see, I have already installed it. If you don't have installed, you should install Scala plugin before you run the project. Okay, I will just click on cancel, and let's go to import project, and we need to type a location of the project. Here is my IDEA projects folder. under the Radovan, okay. And I have some projects that I have been deleted. Okay, now it has been refreshed. And here I will not use zip, I will use this extracted without zip. I will just click OK. We will see the next steps. And you will see these options. By default it will gonna be like this. You should type here import project from external model. I am always creating projects with Maven, and you should select Maven here and you need to click on next. Let me see what we have here. Okay, this is a root directory. I will not change anything from here. I will just click on next. I will click on the next again. Okay, we have to select the project SDK. This is okay. I will use this all default, but I just want to inform you I have created this project with Java 11. We will use JDK 11, and I suppose that you have it installed in your machine. And project name and project file location I will use as it is. I will not change it. Maybe the project will not be loaded properly. I will just click on the finish. We will click on yes, and we will wait a little bit. Now we are just waiting for projects to be loaded. I hope that everything will be fine. Okay, I will just click here on the close. Okay, loading the project, it always can take a couple of minutes. Don't worry about that. Okay, currently here I will just close this. Okay, the project has been loaded. Here is the project, here are external libraries. Let's open the project and we will go to the source folder. But first, before I start, I will click on the right. I will see. I don't know if Scala framework support is loaded or we need to add it manually. I will just click on the add framework support. I don't see Scala plugin here, and that's I think that it's loaded by default, which is good. And we need to go here on the source and main. You will find Scala folder with blue color, which means that it's in the this folder is already generated as sources root. If you don't see if it's not marked this Scala folder, if it is not marked as source root, you need to here to mark directory as source root, but here is already marked by default. And resources, you will see a resources file, and it should be marked as resources root, which is marked by default. We have option to unmark it. We will not gonna do it. This is our resources root. And we have web application, web app folder. am doing this logic in the same way when I worked in the Eclipse, which is my preferable IDE. And I can't use Eclipse here because its Scala language is not supported. And I also want to inform you, I am using Scala 2 here, 2.12.17. This is the version. I still didn't test how it works with Scala 3. And also I learned a Scala from the book Scala for the Impatient, where I learned how to work with Scala 2. I'm not a Scala expert at all, but I just wanted to a little knowledge of Scala. I wanted to implementing it with Spring Framework. Now let's go to the Scala folder. We have some package here, com.radeon.spring. I'm using always, and you will see. Let's go to the entities here. This is the project that we have already tested with Java, but I make it to work as Scala. Now I will show you. For example, you see these entities here, billing address entity. Let's see how it looks like. This is our entity, and we have used some also JPA annotations. But in the book I wrote, I didn't do a private properties. You see, we have a vars, for example, address, which is a string, city, which is a string, and billing address ID, which is an integer. I'm using, you can by default use it int from Scala or integer from Java. I'm used Java integer because it is easier, because I have a problem a little bit with null values, and because of that I used integer from Java. And in the book I read in the book that if we want, for example, we can type private properties, which I am using private properties, but when I type private, I need to type getter and setter manually. I cannot, I don't know how to generate it like we did it in Eclipse, and I don't know how to generate it, or I don't know, is there a possibility to IntelliJ generate getters and setters for us. But this was the standard in the book. If you want to have getters and setters automatically, we need a bin property annotation, and I will use this bin property annotation especially for entities and DTOs. When we type bin property, for example, this billing address ID, which is an integer, we will have public getters and setters generated by default, and that is why I am using this bin property annotation. I am using it in the entities, and I will use it also in the DTOs. I will not using it in the, for example, temp converter or service implementation class. Okay, you will see. And also we are using JPA annotations the same way like we did it in Java. And serializable, we can use Java serializable, but there is no need to use it. We are using just from Scala, and you will see this annotation serial version UID, which is 1L by default. This is annotations for serializations in Scala. Entity annotation and table annotation is the same like we did it in Java, and similar we will like we did in Java, and I will show you. Here we have one-to-one, and when we, for example, in the cart entity, I will show you. I'm using, you will see, we also using Java collections here. There are Scala collections. For example, if we are using array list in Java, we can use, for example, list buffer or array buffer in Scala. But when I'm using it in the entity class, JPA or persistence will not work. I will get some error, and that is why I have tried, for example, here in the cart items, to use array buffer, but when tried to create, Hibernate will not recognize it, and that is why we are using here, especially in the entities, we are using Java collections, and also I'm using, instead of a Scala double, I am using Java double. But if you want to use Java double, you need to import it from, when you import, like here, java.lang.double, it will be recognized as Java double. If we don't use this import, we will use Scala double as a default. But this is a class in Scala, and it works normally, but when we have a null value, it makes some confusion, and that is why we have used that import from Java. These are the entities, and here are the DTOs. It's similar. For example, billing address DTO, you will see. We just have serializable serial version by default. You will see we always in the DTOs we are also using beam property. We are not using public or private. We are using beam property by default, and it will generate getters and setter automatically, which is good. And also the same thing. Like we did it in Java, I will see here in the cart DTO. Let me compare cart entity and cart DTO. For example, you will see here again, you will see the list cart items, which is a var, but it is array list of cart item entity. Like we did in Java. For example, if we have a list of some object, in this case cart items, it is array list of cart item entity. In the cart DTO, we'll just have array list of integer, and that will not be cart item entity, it will just be cart item. It will be a list of cart item IDs. The same way like we did in Java, we will do it with Scala, where we have one-to-many or many-to-many relation. Now let's go to the repositories, and I will just close it here. We saw the entities. If we go here on the repositories, for example, cart item repositories, you will see that if you already know the basics of Scala, you know that we have in the Java we are using interfaces, and equality in Scala is a trait. We are using repositories, repository Spring framework annotation repository. It's the same, but we have a trait, and trait is not implementing, it is extending, but it is the same way. For example, like we have interface cart item repository, it's the same, it is extending the same. Extending also is in Java. And query annotations from Spring Data JPA, we are using the same. Just we are defining a function with def, for example, find all cart ID. We are typing a Scala syntax, but query annotations and repository annotations we are using the same like we did in Java, and also we are using array list. We are not using array buffer or list buffer. We are using Java collections. And also we are using a double from Java-lang. That is the most important for you to know about repositories. It's a similar, we are doing it similar in all repositories. The repository annotation is the same, and query annotation we are using the same. There are no different, there is no difference. We are just typing a Scala collection in the trait, and we are using a query annotation from Spring Data JPA the same way like we are using it in Java. And service also we are using in the service. For example, cart service. Here is the cart service. I have some commented. It's you will see also it's not interface, it is a trait, but the syntax is the same. For example, definition get cart by ID. We have a cart ID which is an integer. It's also integer from Java. Of course, if you want, you can use it. You can use int from Scala, but okay, we are used to work with Java, and for us it is easier because we are working with JDK. When we are working with JDK, we can use Java collections or also libraries. And that is a cart service. And we have also a folder. In the Java interfaces are implemented, and trait in Scala is extended, but also I get used to create a folder implementation, and I did the same like I'm doing it in Java. I have created implementation folder when I have implementation classes. Here, for example, we have cart service. Let's go to the cart service implementation, but it is not implementation, it is more extension. As you can see, class which extends some trait. And we have annotation, service annotation, and transactional annotation the same way above the class, like we are doing it in Java. Everything is similar, but you will see here we have in this case cart item repository, which is a var, and it is defined as a cart item repository trait, and I'm using a private. Now someone will gonna ask me why are you using private annotation here, and for example in the entity or DTO you are just using bin property. The answer is will be because I don't need a getter or setter for this var cart item repository. I don't need getter and setter, and that is why, and I will not use this cart item repository var. I will just use it in this class, and because of that it will be a private. I don't need a bin property annotation here. We will just use it in this class. The same thing will be for the temp converter. We will see. I didn't show you how we have created the temp converter, and you will see here in the override definition, it's the same process in the Java. We will override all of these definitions from the trade cart service. It's the same thing like we have with Java interfaces. We need to override all of these definitions, otherwise it will not gonna work. You will see the process is the same. You will understand it. Because the syntax is the similar, and we have that example in all of this. You will see all of this implement. But I will just see here we have Scala and Java converters. We are using that because if we want, for example, if we want to use a for each loop in Scala, we can't use, for example, I will show you. I will just comment this. If we don't import, just a second. If we don't import this, we will not be, and you will see errors here. We cannot iterate over, for example, all cards.get. We can't iterate over, for example, Java collections if we are not using these Java converters. It is from Scala collection library. You will see now the errors are gone. We cannot, for example, we are using array list, Java array list. With Scala for each loop, we cannot iterate array list. To do that, we need to, that is why we are importing Java converters from the Scala collection. For example, if we want to iterate over array buffer or a list buffer from Scala collection, of course we will not gonna need these Java converters. That is why we are using Java converters, and the same thing will be here in the converter. Of course, you already know from my Java projects that we are using this temp converter class in order to create a converter between entity class and DTO class, and to convert one to another or vice versa. That is why we are using temp converter class. You will see all the repositories here and all methods, for example, cart entity to DTO, and also cart DTO to entity. And you will see also, you will see here also we are using Scala for each loop to iterate over Java array list, and for that we are using this converter. And the process, you will see this code. You know that it will be available. It's already available on my GitHub. You will see a little bit of this code, and you will see that the logic is the same that we are using in Java, but we are just writing a Scala language. But the process is similar. You will see product entity to DTO, product DTO to entity, and it is almost the same. I wanted to say that it's the same logic like we had in Java. What can we see more? Okay, we have a security. I will just show you. We have a security configuration class. It's the similar. We are using the same annotation when we are working with Java, but we are just using Scala class and Scala syntax. And also we have initializer, which is completely the same. We just need to abstract to we need initializer class that we are using to initialize Spring security. Also, we have inside security, handler is the same, but you see for the throwing exception we have annotation in Scala. That is the difference. And the trait authentication success handler, we are just extending that interface and override this definition on authentication success with these two exception annotations. And of course we have exceptions. And we are using, we are also extending a runtime error exception from Ajax management. The same exception that we have using it in the Java application, and we are just using it to extend our Scala class. These are the same. Each exception is extending this runtime error exception. And we have a load data. We are using this application just to add roles. To add the roles, role user and role admin, and we are also adding one admin, John Doe, with this email, doe@lovetocode.com, with password admin123. This is the admin that we will be loaded automatically when we run our application. And now let's go to the configuration. We have JPA persistence class that will be the class for a connection with our database. The same logic, it's all project has the same logic with as our Java project, just we are using Scala syntax. This is Hikari data source when we will write our database data. This is a driver, this is URL of JDBC. We will need e-commerce just to see if we have e-commerce. We don't have. Let's create database e-commerce in our PG admin. The name should be the same, otherwise it will not gonna work. Let's save it. And we have some properties here. And also we have our Spring MVC configuration. You will see it is the similar like we have in the Java. We have this web inf templates folder, which we will gonna see it after we let me just close this or let me just go. And also here is our web app initializer, which extend web application initializer. You will see that there is no too much difference. And now let's go to the template resources and templates. Okay, in the resources it's everything the same. I haven't changed anything from our Java project. Images, I have added just one image by default, and also for the logo image. And here are the carousel images. Everything is the same from the Java project. And here is our JavaScript file that they are the same. They are completely the same. They are not changed at all. And also, let me go to the web app. I will show you here on the web app, web info. We have our index page. It's completely the same. I haven't changed resources and web info and templates. I haven't changed it at all, but I want to show you something. For example, let's go to one, for example, order list. The problem that you will find, I didn't know how to resolve it when I open the HTML file, and when I'm using, I have imported Thymeleaf without any problems, and it works. But when we are using Thymeleaf variables, we have some errors. I tried to check on the Stack Overflow how to resolve it, and I didn't find the proper solutions. But this syntax works. You will see when we run application, it works perfectly fine. But I don't know, and these variables are recognized without any problems. But the problem is, I don't know how to get rid of these errors. If some more experienced developer knows the solution, he can type the comment in the comment section and let me know what is the problem. But you will see when we run the application, there is no problem. And also you will see here in the product list, you will see a lot of errors here when we are using this $sign when we want to use Thymeleaf variables. And also we have a label for, I don't know why I have that there, but it works normally. You see here on the all products, cannot resolve. But when we are running the application, it will be recognized without any problem. But okay. Okay, let's close this all. Of course, I will tell you once more, if someone know how to get rid of these errors, let me know, type the comment in the comment section. Let me just close this source. In order to run this project, we will gonna need Tomcat. Let me go. Because some of you maybe don't know, we need to download Apache Tomcat 9 download. Because we are using Spring Framework 5, I don't think that it will gonna work with Apache Tomcat 10, and that is why we will download Apache Tomcat 9. We will see here the current version is 9.0.71, and let's go here. We will download this star. This star we will download. Let's click on save. It will be downloaded quickly. And let's go here to the download section. Okay, we just need to extract it here. I'll just extract it here. Here is extracted Apache Tomcat. And let's try to run. And don't forget, I told you already, don't forget, because you will see, I will explain again in the source, main, Scala, in the configuration, in the JPA persistence. Don't forget, type your PostgreSQL settings. For example, this is e-commerce. Of course, you can change the name. But for example, e-commerce 5, if you change it here to e-commerce 5, that means that you need to create e-commerce 5 database in your PG admin, otherwise it will not gonna work. And also you need to use your okay, Postgres is a username by default. I'm using this password 1111 for educational purpose. You need to type your own password of the database, otherwise it will not gonna work. Now, if we want to run the project, we have downloaded Apache Tomcat. You need to go here on the add configuration. We need configuration, and let's go here on the plus sign. And let's go down. We need to Tomcat, but let's go here on the 30 more items. Let's go down here and you will find Tomcat server and TomEE server. We will choose Tomcat server and we have option to go to the local or remote. We will just select a local. Okay, and I have used some Tomcat 9.0.55 which I have deleted it already. That means that I need to configure another server. You will have, I think it will be empty here. You need to configure your Tomcat server. You will see this is a red. I have a Tomcat server which I have been deleted. In the Tomcat home, let me see if I can okay, let me delete here. Okay, I will delete. I have deleted it everything. You will it will be blank, I suppose. Let's go on the plus. And now what we need to do here, we need to select Tomcat home. And we need to find in the downloads where we have extracted our folder. I need to map this folder here. It will be on the C, on the users, Radovan, and it's on my downloads. You will use your own path. Where is download section? And here it is, Apache Tomcat 9.0.71. I will just click OK, and that should be fine. It will be, we have connected. It has been connected properly. I will just click on the OK. It looks fine. And here port is 8080 by default, which is okay. But here you will see some warning: no artifacts marked for deployment. That means it will not gonna work. In order to resolve it, you will see fix option here. After you have connected your Tomcat successfully, you will just click here on the fix, and you will have two options here. Project name, war, or you have exploded. You can select any of these two options. I will select this exploded, for example. And you will see here application context, and we will just we will delete it all. We will just leave a slash. That means we just want to our application to run localhost 8080./ We don't want any more predicate here. We don't want project name of any kind We just want this slash, and we will just click on apply and OK. And now you will find here, if everything is okay, you will find Tomcat at 9.0.71. Now we will just try to run this project and we will see if everything is okay. Now we are running and we will see if it will be everything created properly. It can take a couple of minutes, we will see. Okay, this is some warning. It does not affect our application, that's normal. We are using Spring 5.3.24. Okay, build is completed successfully. Now We are waiting for the Tomcat. That means that we don't have any more errors in the compiler, but now we are waiting for the Tomcat. I don't know why, but in the IntelliJ we will see some SL4UJ exception, but I don't know what it means. But okay, connected to server. Now we should see that exception. I don't know how to get rid of him, but it doesn't affect. Okay, you will see. This is SLF4J exception. I don't know. It appears in the IntelliJ, but it doesn't affect at all work of our application. You see, it marked that exception and it continues normally. Yeah, you will see admin. I have printed this admin password, and with the advantage of the IntelliJ idea, it is opening in the web browser automatically. You see, it started completely normally. Here it is. Carousel is working fine now. Here is the home page. We can go to the products, no available products, about, and also we are not logged in. We have login options here. Now we'll see in the e-commerce. Now let's select start from users to see if user is created. Select start from users. Our admin should be created. Okay, it's creating. As you can see, it works normally at the start. Now we need to see if application, now for example we want to log in, invalid username or password we need to provide. You will see in the load data at love2code.com, and I have deleted all cookies, and we need to type all manually, and password will be admin123. Let's try to log in, and we have logged in successfully. The page will refresh only when we log in and log out. Here is about section. We have admin panel. Now what we need to do, we need to add some products. Let's go to the products, no available products. We can go to the home page, and again we can type here to add new product, and let's try to submit. If we try to submit, please provide image. Let's go. I have a couple of images of the products in my desktop folder. We will try to no, this is for the restaurant. We will use it in next tutorial here on the products. And let's go one by one. Let's type this laptop, and if we go to the submit, validation is working properly. We need to fill all of these fields in order to add the product, which is fine. Okay, it is Lenovo T540, brand will be Lenovo. All cookies I have been deleted. Now I need to type it manually. Model will be Lenovo. Now, for example, if we type submit, you will see we will have these validation messages, but we will not have the validation messages when we want, where we here on the brand name and the model we have already filled these fields. We don't have validation message. Price, okay, I will use without decimals, 450. Number of products can be 10. Status will be brand new. Category, let's select the category. It will be laptop. Description, new Lenovo model. discount. Okay, it can be 5% of discount. Let's try to submit. And oh, we have a problem. We have a problem with invalid image path. Add your valid project path. That is, I have created that exception if our path is not good. We need to go to the admin controller and create product function to see what's the problem, to see the root path. Let's go to the controller, admin controller. Where is the create product? Okay, here on the add product, we have a val file location where we are using location of our project and location of the folder where we want to store the image. We also have in the detail, we have that path here, users, Radovan, idea project, which is okay, e-commerce, Thymeleaf, Ajax, Scala, master. Maybe it's the problem because I have imported, it is imported as a master. We have only Scala here. Let me see if that's the problem. Master. Let me see. You will see. That is the advantage of the IntelliJ. We can see the path, the folder name here, and also we can here compare it with the map. Well, let me see if that master is the problem. Nothing. I can restart. Let's restart this. Okay, update resources, update. Let's restart. Okay. Oh, I also could do it with, but let me see if it is good. That means that we will also need to change. Now we wait, run Tomcat to restart to see if everything is okay. No, it will work, it will start application, but we will see if the image will be accepted. Okay, we have this SL4FJ exception, which I don't really know what it means. I haven't that exception in the Eclipse. Okay, and now a new tab will be opened. And I think that we need to, we are logged out. And we need to log in again. Now, admin 123 is the password. Now let's go to the admin panel and let's try to add new product again. We will see if there will be error. Okay, Lenovo T540, brand will be Lenovo, model will be T540, price will be, okay, it can be 520, number of products can be 10, brand new, category will be a laptop, description new model from Lenovo, discount 5%, and we need we need to choose a file. Okay, here is the laptop image, and okay, it's that was the path was the problem, and also we need to change it in the delete. But also I want to tell you something. In the Eclipse, when we add project, when we add something with image, and in the resources, now let's go to the resources, static and images, and in the product images, okay, this is Nintendo Switch, which I have, you will find by default. but here is the image of our laptop. It's on the place, but we have now in the Eclipse, when we want to load that project, we just need to refresh. I don't see we need to refresh in order to image appear. Here image appearing without refresh, but it will be loaded only when if we restart the application, otherwise will not be loaded. And I don't know what is the problem, because I don't have too much I don't have experience with IntelliJ. If someone knows what is the difference, okay, we will add one more. We will add one more product. Let me see on the images. Okay, here is the famous Nintendo NES. Let's add it. Nintendo NES. Brand will be Nintendo. Model will be NES. Price can be 130. Of course, you can use double with, but while testing, number for product. Okay, everything will be 10. It will be old because this is old product. Category will be its game console. Description: great old Nintendo. Discount, no discount here. We have image. Now let's go to the submit. Okay, everything is okay. Here is the product. We can also check in the database, select star from products. We will see if we will find our two products, but we will find it. No problem here. These are the products. They have image name. Everything is okay except we don't see the images. Now I will just close this tab. Okay, I can close this Apache Tomcat and GitHub. I don't need it anymore. I will just now we will also restart server again to see now after the restarting if images will be loaded. But it will be. I know that it will be, but I don't know why. They will not be visible until we restart the application. Now we are just waiting to Tomcat to restart. And again, we need to log in the application because we are logged out now. Admin 123. And let's go to the product management, and you will see now the images are visible, but the problem is I don't know how to load it. If it is a pass, I would like to load it immediately after I upload it. If someone more experienced know where is the problem, please type me in the comment section. It's not about Scala. It will be the same if I'm using a Java project. No, it's completely the same. Now we have two products uploaded. Now I will pause the video. I will upload a few more products and we will continue. Now I have added some products. I still haven't restarted my application, and you will see also we have a pagination here that it works. But now in order, you can type some products on your own. But now after we are finishing with uploading the products. We will restart server again. We want to images. All images are here, but they have not been loaded, and now we will just restart the Tomcat. I can close this tab here. That is the problem that we have. I just wanted to have images loaded without restarting the app. But I'm hoping that we will resolve it in the future. Okay, now we need to log in again in the application. Our admin will be logged in. Let's go to the admin, let's go to the product management, and we will see our products. By default, I have added 5 products on one page. I have 7 products, and they have been loaded here. Of course, we can see the product here. Of course, here we can delete the products, but we will leave it for later. I want to first do some shopping, and I want to have the products in the cart, and I want to see also how it will be reflected. It will work now, but I wanted to change it when we have some products in the user cart. And also I want to have some orders. Now we will go to the customer management. We don't have a customers. Let's go to the admin panel again. Customer orders, we don't have orders at the moment. And also we have a review section, and we don't have a reviews in the moment. We will need a user customer for that, and that is why we will just log out from our application. And let's go to the login again, but now we want to register a user. We have customer info, billing address, shipping address, and the phone. And if we click on the continue, validation fields validation messages will appear. That means that we need to fill all of these fields in order to register a new customer. Now we will use our name as always, John Malinovsky, but because I have already cleared my cookies, I need to type everything again. Malinovsky at, it will not gonna be love to code, will be storm.com. And Malinovsky01 will be the password. I will type ABCD, and I will just try to see if that custom password confirmation will work. Of course, it will not work. Let me type Malinovsky01. Password needs to be matched, and I need address. Address will be, okay, street of Victory. City will be Canberra. Okay, state, I don't know which is state. I will just copy and paste it. It will be Canberra. Zip code, I don't know the zip code, 95640 some. And country will be, of course, Australia. And we will have the same for the shipping address, street of Victory, city, let me just copy from here, Canberra, and also state will be Canberra. Let's just paste this zip code. Country will be Australia, and phone, let me just type, okay, we need a valid phone number. And in validation I should type a message here. It needs to be, now if I type 112233, again I will have this validation because it needs to have between 9 and 15 letters. I have only 6. Okay, 0025, it will be 10 letters. Now we will try to see if it will work, and registration is completed. Now we can go to the login page and let's select start from users to see if it will be okay. It is our admin, which is loaded by default, and here is the John Malinovsky registered user now. But before we continue, we can try to register again. We'll see. Okay, I need to type everything again, but trust me, if you want to register again, let's try with same John Malinovsky, and if the email is the same, Malinovsky at storm.com. The email should not be ABCD, will be the password. ABCD is the password. We just want to see if we want to register with the same email. Okay, my street, city will be, I don't know, I will type just LA, California, zip code 001122, country will be USA, and the same will be this registration should not pass because we have already that email. Okay, it can be city will be LA, state will be California, and zip code 123456. It doesn't matter. And you will see registration failed because email already exists. It hasn't passed because users cannot have the same emails. I just wanted to test this exception, and it works fine. Now we can retry, or we can go to the home. We'll just have one user, it's enough. I'm lazy to type. Just let me see the email, Malinovsky at Malinovsky at storm.com. Password is Malinovsky01. We will see if it will pass. Okay, we are now logged in as a customer, which is fine, it works. And we have home page. Now we can see the products. We don't have option to change or delete the product, and we have about section, which is the same, and we can add some review to some product. We'll do it later. And we have option, we have our cart. We don't have the products in the cart if we want to check out invalid cart, because we don't have anything in the cart. Now let's go to the products, and for example, we want to buy something. I want to buy this Nokia. Now if we want to add one in the cart, it's added to the cart, and we want to add it again. Let's go to see, let's select start from customers. Customers should be loaded. Here is our customer, and let's go select start from cards. We have cards already, and card has a price 722 because the cart is not empty. And select start from cart items. Let me see. Okay, I have two items. These are, let me see, let me go to the cart. Okay, we have two Nokia X50. This is the unit price. it has 5% of discount, and you will see here full price should be 760. I could use another font here. This font is not very good. We have a total discount, and here is the final price. And let me add some more products. I can add one Normande TV, and also let me go to another page. I can add Sony PlayStation 2. Let's add one item in the... If I click twice, I will have two of them, and now I can check from the cart items again. And also let's go to the cart. If we go to the cart now, you will see we have three items, Nokia X52 quantity is 2, one Normande TV, and 2 Sony PlayStation. This is the full price. This is a total discount that we have, and this is the final price that we should pay. And here we have option to clear the cart and also to remove some item. Let's, for example, remove Sony PlayStation from the cart, and it's updated automatically. Now full price and final price has been changed. Now if we go to the cart items, we should have 2 items only, which is work fine. And for example, if we want to clear the cart, to clear all items for the cart, now we don't have any item in the cart. If we click on the cart items, it will be empty. And if we select start from carts, the cart price should be 0, which works like a charm, which works so well. And now what we should do here, we need to, let's go to buy some products. Okay, let's buy one Nokia X50, add to cart. And let's see, where is the Nintendo NES? Let's buy 2 of them. 2 Nintendos, once, twice, and now we can go to the cart. Here is the price. Now we can just check out the cart. Now we need to confirm billing address. We will not change it for now. And also shipping address we will not change. Phone we will not change. And here we have the receipt of the shipping address, billing address, shipping date 10th February today, 2 and 5 p.m. And this is the list of the products that we need to pay. And just we need to option to go back to cancel or continue. We'll just continue. We want to execute the order, and now our cart should be cleared. Select start. Okay, it's cart items, because when we complete when we buy some products, after we complete the payment, for example, cart should be cleared. Now if we want to go to the cart, is empty. Now we can check out, because now what we need to check is the orders. Select start from customer orders, and that order should appear here, which is fine. Okay, order has been executed. And now what I want to do, I want to complete one more order. For example, I want to buy Galaxy A12. I will buy 3 phones. And I want to buy one more. Where is Nintendo NES? Okay, you will see unit stock has been, we have 8 at the moment. Let me buy, okay, I will buy 2 of them. And now if we go to the cart, okay, we have 3 Samsung Galaxy A12, 3 of them, and we have 2 Nintendo NES. This is the full price, discount, and final price, which is okay. Now let's just check out and Street of Victory. Okay, we will change to Rose Avenue. Instead of Canberra, we will type Perth. Okay, we don't need to change zip code. And also here I will change Rose Avenue, and it will be Perth. And we will just complete that order. Okay, here is the price. Let's continue, and it's fine. Now cart should be cleared, everything is fine. Let's select star. Now we should have two orders. Okay, here is address ID, customer ID, cart ID, everything is fine. This is ID of order. It's by the sequence. And now that should be fine. Of course, now let's go to the just once more to the products. And for example, we want to buy, we have 6 Nintendo NES. Let's try to buy 7 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And let's go to the cart. And let's go to the checkout. We should have the exception because we don't have enough stock. And let's continue. And here is the exception because in there are only 6 in the stock, and we want to buy 7. And maybe there is no such logic, but it's okay. That exception is working fine. Now let's go to the cart. I can just remove it from the cart, and let's add some products. I can add this Normande TV, and now let's also go to the all products. I can add 2 Nintendo NES in the cart, but we will not buy. We will just add to cart. Let's go to the cart. We have 1 Normande TV and 2 Nintendo NES. Let's go to check out. We will not change anything. We just want to see now if we go to the back button is working. Now let's go to the continue, and for example, if we want to cancel, checkout is cancelled and the shipment is not executed, and we still have 2 products in the cart, and we also already buy this Nintendo, and we also have it again. We added it in the cart again. Let's select star from cart items. Okay, we have 405, 260, which is okay. Final price is 800. No, it's not. It's 685. I should change this. Let me see one thing. Just I don't know is. Let me go here in the web app, web info, templates. Where is the cart? But if I want to change this, where is the style? I should change some other font. I don't know if I have a right honey installed. But in order I need to restart the server. Because in that font I don't see the difference. Is it 8 and 6? I really can't make a difference now. Let me see, but I don't know if I have Right Honey installed. Now I'm waiting to application to start. Okay, I need to log in. And I will go to the cart now to see. Okay, it's not good, it's just changed here. Oh no, it's not changed. I need to see in the table. Where is the table? I should put it inside. Let's go to the table style. I will see if I can find it now. Item price. I can find. Here is the table style. Let me add. Let's add font family. I will type Right Honey. And sans serif should be okay. Now I will restart it again. Of course, if you don't like, you don't need to do it. It is visible, but I just want to have some better font. Because it is not, I cannot see if it's 6 or 8. It's 600 and I really don't. It's 65, but it's low visible. No, I will try just to change it now. If it doesn't change, let's go again. Malinovsky 01, and also CSS is not my strong part. Let's go to the cart. Okay, now it's better. It has been changed. Right Honey is a little bit better. Now we see the difference. Okay, that's enough. We will not change. I just wanted to have. Okay, we have a price. 260 is Nintendo NES. Now let's go to log out, and let's go. Now we can go log in as admin again. Admin 123. And let's go to the customer management. We can see we have a customer, John Malinovsky, and here is we can see the customer address, Rose Avenue, Perth. And let's go to the orders. Because we have completed 2 orders with 2 different addresses. For example, we are buying today something, and the next month we want to buy something again. But we will relocate, we will order to another address. When we change the address, it doesn't mean, that means that should not affect our previous order. And we have ordered. This was the first order, and it was Street of Victory Canberra. This was the first order, Nokia X50 and Nintendo NES. You see the shipment and also address and what we have been ordered, and this is the order price. We have option to delete the order or to go back. And another order. Now you will see another order. When we order another order, we have changed the address, and that address has been stored, and that is okay, because when you move on to another address, that should not affect your previous orders, which works fine. Now we will see also if we in the meantime, if we delete some product. For example, we have Nintendo NES. Now what will happen? First let's try to see, and this is the price. Let's try to update the product price. Now let's go to the admin, and here are the cart items. You will see 260. These are two Nintendo NES. Now what will happen if we update the product? First we will update it. Let's go to the product management. Nintendo NES. Where is Nintendo NES? Let's change, for example, we just want to change the price. Here is the update. And I just want to, everything will be the same. I will just update price to 200. And also let me add the image, because validation will work. Okay, it's old and it's a game console. Everything will be the same except the price. Now let's try to update the product. Let's go here, and you see the price is updated, but will it be reflected on the previous orders? For example, when we bought this product, the price was 130. When we change the price, it should not affect, it cannot be change the price on the executed order. And let me see again on the orders. Now you see the price is 200. Let's go to the customer orders, and we have ordered Nintendo NES, and the price is 130. It's the old price, and in that moment when we have ordered, the price was 130. It cannot be, for example, if we update the price today, and it cannot be reflected on already executed order with the old price. That works fine. But what should happen if I have that, if some customer has that order, he didn't buy it, still didn't buy it, but it has that product in the cart. That should be reflected. Now you will see in the cart items, it has its old price 260. Now if we run again, because the price has been changed, it also should, our cart should be, it also should be changed in our cart. You will see now we have two quantities in our cart, and now the price is 400 because the price has been updated. Now let's log out, and let's see in the customer Malinovsky 01. We have added that product in the cart, but in the meanwhile the price has been changed, and also our cart price has been changed. 400. It was 260. Now it's 400 because we have it in the cart. For example, if we have already executed order, order is executed, then the price has been changed. That means it cannot reflect on the executed order. But if we have it in the cart, we didn't buy it, we just have it in the cart, in our wish list, for example, and in the meanwhile the price has been changed, it will also reflect on our cart. I didn't do it when I was created Java projects properly, but also I leave that bag in the Java project. But after I saw that there is a problem with the cart when we are deleting and updated, I have also updated my Java project, and now it works without any problems. Now we will see select star from cards. The price should be 800. It's reflected. Select star from cart items will return. And now what I will do, I will just see if when I delete that project, how it will reflect on the already executed orders. But before I log out, let me send some review. I have received my Nintendo. It works like a charm. For example, we just want to send some review has been sent. We just want to see if it works or not. Let's go to the logout. Now let's log in as admin again. Admin 123. Let me see if the review, customer reviews. Okay, here is the review of John Malinovsky. We can clear the review, we can go to the details, and here is the when the review has been I have received my Nintendo. It works like a charm. We have option to go back to clear this review, or if he is spamming, for example, insulting, I don't know what's the problem, we can suspend user. We will just test that later. We'll just go back now. Let's go to the admin. Okay, orders are okay. We saw that Nintendo, in the moment of executing this order, we have old price. But now what will happen is if we just delete that product. Let's go to the product management, and let's just delete this Nintendo NES. Okay, the problem, we have the same problem. We forgot to we need to go to the admin controller, and we also need to change this path to the Scala master. If the path, and also for you, you need in these two functions, create product and delete product, you need to type your own path from your PC, otherwise it will not gonna work. And this is everything is the same, but instead I just need to add this Scala.master. Also in the, I have added it in the create, but in delete I haven't. Now I also need to restart the server, and I need to log in as admin again, and I will just see how it will reflect. This Nintendo will be deleted. It should not affect previous order, but it should affect if that product is in the customer cart. It should delete it from the cart, and also it should update the price, cart price. That is all that we want to discover, and then we will just suspend the user to see if the suspension is working properly, and everything is working fine for now. Okay, first we will just log in as admin. Okay, here is the cart items, and now we will just try to delete the product. we will see in the product management. Nintendo is still here because we have that exception and couldn't delete. Now let's try to delete. And it is deleted. It is deleted. Everything is working fine. And let's see in the cart items. Okay, it has been reflected. This item is automatically removed from the user's cart. Of course, because in the meantime the product has been removed. And let's see also in the carts. Cart price should be changed, and okay, it's automatically updated. The cart price, everything works fine. We can see it later. And before we will suspend the user, and also we have a search here. If we want to search some product, for example, we want to search. Okay, I don't have Nintendo. Let me see if we have some Nokia. Okay, we have one Nokia found, result 1. And also we can, for example, search a laptop. If we want to search a laptop, here is the Lenovo. This is only, we are using this for searching. For example, if we want to search mobile, it will register everything. We have 3 mobiles. You will see found result 3. This search will help us if we want to find some specific product, and we forgot to test it. It works like a charm. Now I just wanted, for example, we will see if no, I will not. And also I wanted, we have deleted the product. We will just see. We have deleted Nintendo NES, which already has been ordered, but we need to see it in the order. We can delete it, but it cannot. It can only affect the user cart if the product is already in the cart. It will be deleted. But if the product is, if we bought a product today, and next week, after 1 week, after 1 month, this product is deleted, it cannot affect already executed order, and that works fine. And I will just go to the customer reviews. In the details, for example, for some reason we want to suspend the user. He insulted us, and I don't know. You will see that the user has been suspended, and I will just log out, and let's log in. No, we will just log in as Malinovsky at storm.com. Malinovsky 01 is a password, and we will see this alert account is suspended. For example, select star from users. You will see this enabled by default is 1. That means that we are enabled, but if admin is activating suspension for user, it will change to 0. If this is changed to 0, we will not be able to log in, which is, and I don't have in the application the option to reactivate. I can just, for example, if I want to return, I can try to log in again, but it will not have any effect. For example, now I typed a password which is not good, but I will try again. Malinovsky 01, and account is suspended. It is not invalid username and password, it is account suspended. Now if I just want to reactivate it, I can just do it from here. I can update users, for example, its ID is 11, set enabled equal to 1, where ID equals to 11. Let's try to update and let's select start from users. Okay, now it's 1. Now let's try to log in again. Malinovsky 01. And now we should, okay, we have login without any problems, and now we'll see if cart is updated. Now we had Nintendo NES in the cart, but in the meantime that product has been deleted and automatically is removed from our cart, and our cart price is updated. You will see we have only one Normanda TV which cost 450. We have a 10% of discount, it's 45 euros, and this is the final price. Okay, now we can clear this cart or execute this shopping. It's up to us. Now I will just log out, and this application works perfectly fine. And if you have some problem with running this application, please post in the comment section, or you can also contact me in the Instagram. And also don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and also like a video. If you have any problems, just type me in the comment section, and we will also convert to Scala a restaurant project and online a library project that we already have been created in Java. We will see how it will gonna work in Scala, and also we will gonna do more projects. And if you want to news about more projects, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It will mean me a lot, and I will see you in the next video.